everyone, welcome to maths class. You all know that we are going through chapter number 7, that is fraction, and we have already discussed some topic from this chapter. So today we are going to start another new topic from this chapter. Today our topic is simplest form of a fraction. Simplest form of a fraction. How can you convert any fraction in simplest form? And first of all, you will know what is called the simplest form. A fraction is considered to be in the simplest form or lowest form if its numerator and denominator have no common factor except 1. That is, HCF of numerator and denominator is 1. That means if in a fraction the HCF between numerator and denominator, HCF, you know that a fraction has two terms. Upper term is numerator, lower term is denominator. So if the HCF of numerator and denominator is 1, then that fraction is considered to be in simplest form or lowest form. Simplest form and lowest forms are same. Okay. So, and if numerator and denominator have no common factor except 1. Without 1, if there is no common factor, then that fraction is called simplest form. Suppose this is a fraction a by b, and this is a is the numerator and b is the denominator. So this fraction is said to be in simplest form if HCF of a and b, that is HCF of numerator and denominator, is 1. Okay. So for checking any fraction is simplest form or not, you have to find the HCF, or you have to find the common factor between numerator and denominator. If there is no common factor except 1, then or if the HCF between the numerator and denominator is 1, then that fraction is considered to be in simplest form. Now I will teach you how can you reduce a fraction to its lowest or simplest form. How can you reduce a fraction to its lowest or simplest form? So for this, I will tell you two methods. I will tell you two methods. So which method will be easier to you? You will take that method to reduce a fraction to its simplest or lowest form. First method. A fraction is reduced to its lowest terms by dividing both the numerator and denominator by all the factors common to both. So, if there is some factors between numerator and denominator, so you have to divide numerator and denominator both by all the factors step by step. Okay. First, 16 upon 72. So first of all, you have to find the common factors between 16 and 72. So for, you have in your previous chapter you have learned how can you find the common factors of 16 and 72. So the factors of 16 are you know that this is the ones term is 6 and the ones term is 2. So that's why this number is divided by 2 and this number is divided by 2. So 2 is a factor of 16 and 2 is a factor of 72. So first of all, we will divide these two, numerator and denominator, or we will cancel this numerator and denominator by 2. If we divide 16 by 2, you will get 2 8s are 16. Next, if you divide 72 by 2, you can get 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12. Next, the factor of 8 is 2 and the factor of 36 is also 2. So we will cancel this numerator and denominator by 2. cancel means divide. Okay, cancel করে দেওয়া means divide করে দেওয়া. So if you divide 8 by 2, you can get 2 4s are 8. If you divide 36 by 2, you can get 2 1s are 2, 2 8s are 16. So this is the 2 is also a factor of 4 and 2 is also a factor of 18. So again we will cancel these two terms by 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 9s are 18. So 2 upon 9. There is no common factor between 2 and 9. So 2 by 9, this is the simplest form. Okay, so this is how you can reduce any fraction in its simplest form. Next, 45 upon 105. So you know that if the ones term is 5, one's digit is 5, then that number is divided by 5. So one's term is 5, one's term is also 5. So this number is 5 is a factor of this number and 5 is also a factor of this number. So first we will cancel this numerator and denominator by 5. 5 9s are 45. If you divide 105 by 5, you can get 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 5. Next, 9 by 21. How can you reduce this? So 2 is 2 a factor of 9? No. 3 is a factor of 9. 3 is a factor of 21. 3 7s are 21. That means 3 is a factor of 21. So now we will cancel this by 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 7s are 21. So there is no common factor between 3 and 7. So 3 upon 7. This is the simplest form of this fraction. Okay. So this is the first method. I think this method will be easier to you. But now I am going to tell you a alternative method. To reduce any fraction a upon b to its lowest terms, the second method is to find the HCF of a and b and divide both by the HCF. Okay. So for finding the simplest form of any fraction, first of all, in this method, you have to find the HCF between numerator and denominator. Okay. 16 by 72. So first we will find the HCF between 16 upon 72. So you have learned how can you find the HCF between numerator and how can you find the HCF between two numbers. 16 4s are 64. 72 minus 64 is 8. You have learned this well. How can you find the HCF? 8 2s are 16. So 8 is the HCF. So the HCF of 16 and 72 is 8. So you have to divide numerator and denominator both by the HCF. 16 divided by 8, 72 divided by 8. So 16 divided by 8 gives 2. 72 divided by 8 gives 9. So 2 upon 9. This is the actual answer. Next, 45 divided by 105. So first of all, you have to find the HCF between these two numbers. 45, 105. 45 2s are 90. 15. 15 3s are 45. So 15 is the HCF. So you have to divide both numerator and denominator by 15. Okay. 45 divided by 15. 105 divided by 15. 45 divided by 15 gives 3. 105 divided by 15 gives 7. So 3 upon 7. This is the actual answer. Okay. So I have told you two method. You can apply any method, any one of this method or another method which all of you know. So which method will be easier to you? You can apply that method to find the simplest form of any fraction. Okay. So I hope all of you can understand well. But if you can't understand this topic, you can ask me.